Now that we've created our 12C platform blueprint, I'm going to create a new platform model and associate it with the migrated 12C platform blueprint. I want to provision a SIT environment, and I'm going to give this a name of SIT 12C SOA platform. The first step to creating my model is to define the infrastructure that the instance is going to be running on. I want to be able to spin the environment up quickly, so I'm going to use an on-demand infrastructure as a service provider that I've configured that will create the compute instances underneath the middleware environment for me as part of the provisioning process. This is very useful for testing and throwing away when finished without relying on the infrastructure team. Once I've specified the target, I then need to specify the shape of this instance. Typically, different environments require different compute resources, and here I have the flexibility to request a 2-node cluster. Finally, then it's just a matter of specifying our WebLogic username and password for this environment. We specify the database connect string where we'll be storing our metadata for this environment that the repository creation utility will use. We specify the database prefix for the metadata to allow for multiple instances on the same database, the password for this database schema, and finally the sysdba password for this database. Once the model has been created, I see a summary of what's going to be provisioned to the target instance. We can see that the model has inherited all of the information that is contained in the platform blueprint, including our new domain name. This allows us to standardize our platform configuration for consistency across environments and reduce configuration drift. To provision the instance, I commit the platform model to version control and click on the provision button. Within about 30 to 40 minutes, we will now have a complete 2-node SOA and OSB cluster running on our cloud-based infrastructure provider of choice. So, to recap, we have introspected an existing on-premise 11G SOA and OSB platform and created a MIST blueprint based on this configuration. We have then migrated the 11G instance to 12.2.1, ensuring that the new blueprint complies to Oracle 12C best practice. Finally, we have created a platform model that allows us to provision our migrated platform onto our infrastructure of choice, which in this case is cloud-based infrastructure as a service, to simply and reliably create a platform instance containing our existing configuration to start testing our 12C code.